The BBC.
There were no fans as Wales were promoted to European football's top table. They won their Nations League group. They beat Finland 3-1 to end the group with 5 wins and 1 draw. They're on a brilliant record, 11 competitive games without defeat. Manchester United's Dan James starred. He set up the third goal after scoring the brilliant second.
James now edge of the box. Goal. Shoots! Fantastic goal from Daniel James!
As soon as we got this group, we knew it was going to be tough, but our next achievement after qualifying for the Euros was winning this group and going to compete against the best teams. We're definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, Scotland narrowly missed out on promotion after a 1-0 defeat in Israel. It's actually 2 defeats in a row for Steve Clarke since Scotland qualified for the Euros last week.
Let's not forget how everybody felt in the country on Friday morning when they woke up. It was a magnificent achievement for this group of players. We wanted to be top. We wanted to challenge ourselves. Well, it wasn't so long ago we were in the C group.
Yep, they're in the B group and they will stay in the B group after not getting promoted. Northern Ireland have actually been relegated to the C group. That's the third tier, but they were relegated before they kicked off against Romania last night. The game ended 1-1. And a young England team beat Iceland 4-0. Phil Foden scored twice. He was back starting for his country, having been sent home and dropped by Gareth Southgate for breaking COVID rules back in September.
I always hope that players will feel the freedom to play as they do with their club when they come here. And yeah, I'm so pleased for him, because for a young player to have that initial experience as he did, we all make mistakes, and it was important that he felt the clean slate that we wanted to give him.
Get on BBC Sounds for the Football Daily podcast for reaction to all of last night's Nations League games. Glasgow City, they're into the Women's Champions League last 32 for the 10th year in a row. They beat Valur in Reykjavik. Arsenal beat Tottenham on penalties in the Women's League Cup. Elite men's football, by the way, won't benefit from the government's rescue package for sports impacted by the banning of spectators. It will be announced later. The package of grants and loans will be worth around £300 million. World number 1 Judd Trump got a maximum 147 break. He eased past teenager Gao Yang last night to reach the last 32 of the Northern Ireland Open. 4 former world champions went out on the day, though. Lewis Hamilton says one of his conditions for signing a new deal with Mercedes is being given more free time. Hamilton is F1's most successful driver after winning his 7th world title. He is committed to creating pathways too for young BAME people, but he stopped short at wanting equality quotas.
We don't want to create a position and force these teams to just hire people, minorities for the sake of filling the space. We want to create an opportunity that those individuals actually are educated and have earned the right. There is a lack of young black kids applying to STEM subjects. What are the barriers?
3 South Africa cricketers are having to isolate because of COVID. One of them tested positive, 2 were close contacts. The series against England starts down there next week. The world number 1 Novak Djokovic lost to Daniil Medvedev last night at the ATP Tour Finals. He can still qualify, though, for the last 4. And the Georgia guard, Anthony Edwards, is NBA basketball's number 1 draft pick. He's off to Minnesota Timberwolves, having averaged 19.1 points per college game.
BBC Sport.